how are you, I mean, you were bringing at one point, these laundromats before you had your own stuff and all that, 2,000 to 3,000 pounds a day. I mean, I think there's probably going to be a lot of laundromat owners listening to this being like, how did you do that? I'd like to do that. How did you do that? So how are you getting the volume that you were getting of laundry?
So as far as the acquisition on the 2U side, I mean, I think having a service offering where we could go pick up laundry and dry cleaning. So it was a one-stop shop. We all have Amazon for this, Instacart for that. I think there becomes like subscription or service fatigue. And so I think anything to make it, I think why Amazon people like so much is you can go there for thousands of different things versus, even Walmart or something that still has a ton of SKUs. It's less so. And so it feels like, well, if they don't have it at, Target, then I need to go to this category. I need to go to, so it's just, again, this idea of a one-stop shop really helped with cross-selling people that were, came in on laundry, then we converted to laundry and dry cleaning, or came in on dry cleaning, converted. So leveraging our existing customer base. And the rest was just a ton of word of mouth, and leveraging those family, those kind of mom influencers and ambassadors to post on Nextdoor and in Facebook groups, and, moms of South Charlotte and those various kind of groups, just like we have in the laundry industry. I mean, with the laundromat owners, group, and there's 3 or 4 of them that come to mind right now that, a lot of us go to for tips and advice. The same thing is happening for parents. And, this is again, a family service that families need. And so where are those families, and, how do you meet them where they are? So a lot of that acquisition was word of mouth in those groups. Our vans and our branding, you can't miss. It's hot, bright, hot pink. Our vans are all wrapped. So when you're in you're working from home or you're out for a walk and you see a bright pink van driving by that says laundry pickup and delivery, it's hard to miss. And then you see your neighbors have pink and blue bags on their front steps. You start thinking, what, do they know something I don't know? Should I be doing that? And they start thinking about how much time they're spending on laundry, and it becomes a pretty quick, easy decision for them to say, yeah, I outsource the lawn cutting. I outsource grocery pickup. Why am I not outsourcing this?
Yeah, I love that. Well, and I mean, I don't know, way back, probably in the early 20s or something of episodes. I was talking, I don't even remember who, maybe it was Matthew Simmons or I forget who. We're talking about, dude, I think we underutilize influencer marketing in laundromats because there's a lot of local influencers, and that's basically what you did. I mean, it wouldn't probably fall under traditional influencer marketing where you go find, some person with a million person audience, but that's what it is, right? It's like finding people who are influential in the community that, and the demographic that you're trying to serve, and, get them to endorse you and promote you and spread it. And people trust that. Right. And so, I mean, I think that's genius, whether you did it on purpose or not, I don't know. But I think it's genius to do that because it's so powerful, and we should be thinking more and more, just as laundromat owners, how to utilize influencer marketing in our marketing plans. So I like that.
Yeah. And the second thing too, is we obsessed over how do we find one-to-many relationships? Like, can we get a partnership with an apartment building that will send an email to the 250 people that live here? And that was really effective. Or like going to, we tried stuff with hospitals. I think at one point, even like people that were, because we thought like, hey, if you just had a surgery or something, you probably don't want to go home and do laundry. You need help doing that. So we were trying to get like hospital groups to do this as like gifts or care packages for, if family members asked how they could help. Or another one was like registries, for people having babies. It's like, if you're gonna have a kid, like, then you're probably tired and you got your hands full now and you don't want to be doing laundry. So could this be like a registry gift for the friends of a family that just had a child? And just, again, these like things where you could do 1 or 2 efforts, but reach dozens of people. We were constantly trying to find where do those exist in the world.
Yeah. And just to throw a couple, I love that. I mean, that's huge. And just throw a couple more out that I have heard or just come to mind right now is, property managers. I know a lot of people who are able to, there's some unique challenges about serving Airbnbs and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But if you're able to, figure that out, working with property managers who are managing short-term rentals is another good one. Different associations too. that you can kind of reach out to and advertise with that serve, particularly like commercial clients or customers who, you might be able to service, their laundry. So looking for the one-to-many relationships is huge. And there's a whole lot of different ways. I like the apartment, complex, and that not only is a one-to-many, but it also adds a lot of efficiency, right? If you got to go, and if you can figure out how to pick up everybody's laundry on Tuesday and bring it all back on Thursday and pick up a new batch on Thursday when you drop off the other and bring it back on Tuesday or whatever, like huge efficiencies in that. And you can even offer, perks or discounts or whatever to people for doing stuff like that. So there's a lot of benefits to look into those one-to-many. Love that. That's an awesome tip.